He woke up cold again. No blanket, no bed, just the hard floor and his jacket as a pillow. Another morning, another reminder that he had nothing. His phone was dead. Not that anyone ever called. He had 3 shirts, 1 torn pair of shoes, and a dream that no one believed in. Not even him. He looked in the mirror at the gas station bathroom. Dark circles, hollow face, dead eyes. He whispered to himself. What the hell are you doing with your life? The job he applied for rejected him again. Even fast food places wouldn't take him. Overqualified, they said. But he knew what they really meant. You're broken. His father stopped talking to him 2 years ago. His ex moved on fast, real fast. His friends, gone the day he went broke. He once had dreams, big ones. Now he just wanted to survive. He opened his old notebook, the one he kept since high school. Pages filled with ideas, goals, quotes, but now it just felt like a diary of lies. He flipped to one page. The world will see me one day. He laughed, bitterly. What was the point anymore? He walked past a store, saw a man his age step out of a black car, talking on 2 phones, clean suit, watch, shining, life together. He looked at himself in the reflection. Sweatshirt with holes, head down, invisible. Why not me? He thought. What did I do wrong? He sat at the bus stop, pulled out a half-eaten granola bar. Dinner. Again. A woman walked by, gave him a glance. Not pity, not hate. Worse, nothing. He didn't exist. And that's when it hit him. No one was coming. No one was going to pick him up. No miracle. No lucky break. It was him versus the silence. He remembered something his coach once said. No one's coming to save you, son. If you stay down alone. That night, he made a choice. Not a loud one. Not the kind you post about. Just quiet war against everything he hated in himself. He went back to that gas station bathroom, washed his face, stared at himself again. And for the first time in years, he didn't look away. He got a $5 notebook from the dollar store, wrote 3 words on the first page. I begin now. He had no plan, no mentor, no money. Just 3 words on a cheap notebook. I begin now. That night, he didn't sleep. He couldn't. Something had woken up inside him. Something old. Something angry? Not at the world. At himself. He opened his cracked laptop. No Wi-Fi. He walked to a late-night diner just to use theirs. He typed in, how to change your life when you're at rock bottom. The answers were all over the place. Books, podcasts, videos, gurus. But one thing kept repeating. Discipline is louder than motivation. So he made a rule. No matter what, he would wake up at 5 a.m., even if he had nothing to do. Even if he slept hungry. Day 1, he almost gave up. His eyes burned. His body begged for more sleep, but he stood up, brushed his teeth, and walked outside as the sky turned blue. No one saw him. No applause. No reward. But something inside whispered, good. Now do it again tomorrow. He applied for every job. Janitor, dishwasher, delivery boy. One finally called back. $8 hour, 6 days a week. He took it without thinking. The guy at the counter smirked. You sure? This job isn't for everyone. He nodded. I'm not everyone. The grind began. Waking before the sun, scrubbing toilets, carrying trash, mopping floors. He hated it, but he showed up every day. No excuses. When others went home to rest, he went to the library. Old books, free internet. He started reading. 1 book, then 2, then 10. Atomic Habits. Can't Hurt Me. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. The War of Art. He was feeding a starving mind. He learned to type faster, write better, understand money, understand himself. But life wasn't done testing him. One night, while walking home, he got mugged. They stole his phone, pushed him into a puddle, laughed as they left. He sat in the cold mud, rain soaking his back, fists clenched, jaw shaking. And for a second, he almost quit. But then he remembered, no one's coming to save you. So he stood up, soaking, bleeding, alone. But he walked home, every step screaming pain, and wrote in his notebook, I won today. Weeks passed. His body got stronger, his eyes clearer, his thoughts sharper. He still made pennies, still wore the same torn hoodie, still invisible to the world. But inside, he was becoming a monster. Discipline was now his religion. No 0 days, no complaining, no quitting. One night his manager called him in. You been cleaning floors like you're training for the Olympics? He joked, then handed him an envelope. Small bonus. You earned it. $100. To most people, nothing. To him, victory. He bought 2 things. Better shoes. For walking to war every day. A used microphone. To start recording what he was learning. He created a YouTube account. No followers, no camera, just voice, just truth. He uploaded a video titled, No One Is Coming to Save You. His voice cracked in parts. He stuttered, but it was real. He told his story, told people they didn't need to be special, just consistent. He went to sleep thinking no one would care. Next morning, 4,231 views, 297 comments. Who are you, bro? I needed this. Subscribed. He stared at the screen. silent, smiling, eyes wet. But that was just the beginning, because the more he rose, the more the world tried to pull him back down. But that was just the beginning, because the more he rose, the more the world tried to pull him back down. His second video hit 20,000 views. People started sharing his story. DMs flooded in. Your words saved me. I'm changing my life because of you. Keep going. For the first time, he felt seen. Not famous, but respected. He saved every dollar. Quit the janitor job after 6 months. Started freelancing, writing, editing, small voiceovers. He worked 14 hours a day. No parties, no distractions, no sleep unless earned. But when you rise fast, old ghosts return. One day, he got a message. From her, the one who left when he lost everything. I miss you. His heart stopped. She'd ignored him when he was invisible. But now that thousands were watching, she noticed. He typed, "Thanks, I'm focused right now," and hit send. That night, the silence hit different. Loneliness doesn't always fade with success. He walked to the park, sat on the same bench he used to cry on. Only this time, he wasn't broken. He was evolving. But the universe tests those who get too comfortable. 1 week later, YouTube sent him a warning. Copyright strike. False claim. All revenue paused. His channel froze. No views, no income. Everything stopped overnight. His heart pounded, hands shaking. Not again, he whispered. He appealed, waited, nothing. Then, his laptop crashed. Years of files, gone. And to top it off, he found out someone close had copied his exact video style and was going viral with it. It broke him completely. He stopped uploading, stopped talking, didn't open his notebook for 9 days. Day 10, he stayed in bed all day, did not move, didn't care. The voice inside, the one that kept him going, went silent. But pain doesn't last forever, unless you feed it. He woke up on the 10th night at 2:17 a.m. Cold sweat, heart racing. He walked to the mirror, looked at himself. Again, he whispered, "What are you doing? After everything, you're giving up now." He sat on the floor, pulled out the notebook he hadn't touched, flipped to the first page. "I begin now." Then flipped to the back and wrote, "I restart from nothing." Stronger the next morning, he went nuclear. Woke up at 4 a.m., meditated, cold shower, planned content for 30 days, rebuilt. His voice setup, recorded 5 videos, back to back, created 15 quotes for Instagram, started learning video editing himself. No team, no help, just rage. Pure, focused rage. He uploaded again. Started a second backup channel, went faceless. Started posting on TikTok, Instagram, Shorts. Views came slow at first, but comments said everything. "Bro, your voice gives me chills. You fell and got up again. I respect that. Don't stop, ever." One night, he checked his phone. His latest video had gone viral. 1.1 million views in 48 hours. His second channel hit 100K emails from sponsors. One offered $5,000 for a voiceover collab. He stared at the screen. Tears welled up, not because of the money, not the views, because he didn't quit. But the final test was still coming. One that would question not his strength, but his soul. He stared at the numbers on his screen. 1.1 million views, 10,000 new subscribers. Sponsors lining up, money starting to flow in, but all he felt was calm. Not celebration, not relief. Just a quiet voice inside that whispered, "We're just getting started." He remembered every cold night, every rejection, every time someone walked past him like he didn't exist. Now, they shared his words, quoted him, copied him. He didn't care. This was never about being seen. It was about becoming someone worth seeing. He flew his father out to visit. They hadn't spoken in 3 years. His dad sat across from him, silent for a long time. Then he finally said, "I didn't know how to help you, but I never stopped believing in you." They hugged. No words, just healing. He visited the gas station. The same bathroom mirror, same cracked tiles, same dirty sink. He looked at his reflection, same face, same eyes. But now, fire inside. He whispered, "Thank you for not giving up." He wasn't just a YouTuber now. He was a brand, a voice, a story. People emailed him saying, "Your story saved my marriage. I lost 60 pounds because of your discipline videos. I stopped drinking. I got my life back. Thank you." But he knew something they didn't. He was still healing too. Still battling old thoughts. Still doubting himself some nights. Still waking up at 4 a.m. like a soldier. Because once you taste pain, real pain, you never want to go back. One day, he was invited to speak at a youth center, the same kind he once sat in, broke, hopeless, ashamed. He stood on stage, no script, no slides, just the truth. He said, "I wasn't born talented. I wasn't chosen. I was just tired of being nothing, tired of losing, tired of being invisible, tired of being soft. So I became my own weapon. Every day I showed up, even when it sucked, especially when it sucked. And if you think you're too broken to come back, good, because only the broken ones get rebuilt into monsters." Silent, then thunderous applause. But he didn't smile. not because he wasn't proud, but because he still had work to do. That night, he uploaded one final video for the year. It was black screen, just his voice, no effects, no edits, just him. To anyone out there who thinks it's over, it's not. Your life doesn't end in a bad chapter. You don't need permission to begin again. You don't need to be special. You just need to be tired. Tired of being weak. Tired of losing. Tired enough to say, I begin now. The video hit 10 million views in 6 days. Not because it was perfect, but because it was real. And the man who once slept on floors, who once whispered to himself in a gas station mirror, was now the voice that millions listened to before bed. He didn't become the most famous, didn't need to, because he became something rarer, unstoppable.